Are you a button masher? Out there throwing punches, combinations, and just hoping something lands? If that's you, I can help you with that in this video. And by the way, my children, they say that I'm a button masher because every once in a while I'll play a game with them and I don't know the moves, so I'm just mashing buttons. And if you find yourself doing that in the ring, I can help with that. So the basic thing you want to get to is to establish your jab. This goes back to something I teach called jab control theory, and that is he who establishes his jab and takes away his opponent's jab controls the fight. So it goes back to the basic fundamental to establish your jab. Now we fight behind a feint and a left jab. So a feint is like it's like a flinch. We used to call it flinch back in my day. You make a guy flinch, right? And make him think you're gonna punch him, and if he moves, then you get to Charlie horse him twice. Hopefully you guys still aren't doing that, because that was not a good game to play. Got a lot of guys into real fights sometimes. But back to the point here. If you're feinting, you got this guy guessing. Now you're using strategy. You're seeing how he reacts. He doesn't know when you're gonna punch, and you're working on sharpening your jab so you can establish your jab. Now the thing of fighting behind that, think of fighting as throwing your punches or combinations. And my trainer, the late great Bill Sangster, he used to teach me to fight, throw combinations behind the feint and the left jab. So we're setting guys up. Now we're upping our game, not just mashing buttons, not just throwing combinations. We're actually setting them up now behind that feint and that left jab. So one other example would be this. If you feint and you see a guy, let's just say he knows how to parry, which is to just catch your shot, your jab like a baseball. Let's just say, but he parries like this. He's reaching for it. Okay, so now we know what's coming. We're gonna feint, get him to bite. He's gonna bite on it. Woo, there's the hook. This is an orthodox fighter against an orthodox fighter, but the same principle applies for you southpaws. But now we're starting to up the game. We're using strategies. We're not just mashing buttons, not just hoping something lands. We're setting our opponent up so that things do land. And once again, this goes back to fighting, throwing combinations, throwing our punches, our moves, behind a feint and a left jab. If you can learn to do that, you won't be a button masher. You'll start to up your game. You'll start to fight with strategy, and it'll take you to the next level. I have a free resource for you. It's called Champion's Pride Training Guide. It's at How To Boxing. It's loaded with videos, instructional demonstrations, workouts, and more. Come and get it, champ. In the meantime, keep training like a champ, feeling like a champ, and fighting like a champ.